live.
We are live. Live from East Aurora.
How come you're so slick, Chief?
Trying to dress for success.
Chief is always slick.
Date night.
Between Labor Day and Memorial Day.
Oh, is that it?
Oh, Paul? What's up, Paul?
Hey, well, thanks for joining us.
Right?
Wear tie clips. Wear ties.
I very rarely wear ties, but I do not wear tie clips. I used to do cufflinks and ties.
Hello,
It's
Bridget.
hard to work-
Chief's route.
Hello.
Tie clip.
It's too hard to work with cufflinks.
I've never tried cufflinks. You seem like a lot of work.
Problem with the cufflinks is the shirt's always usually.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah. You're not
You gotta
getting.
have a nice shirt for nice cufflinks. Right?
That's a good point.
But the typing is tough, so if you have to type, you can't do it. Ties, not many, only if I have a court hearing or arbitration, something like that, then I wear a tie, but
Otherwise, it's kind of standard. I think ties are so.
ties are out, yeah. And it was just at the International Bar Association. Some people had ties, but it was like, you were younger than 65 and wearing a tie.
You weren't wearing a tie.
Be like, weird out. I do it back and forth.
Yeah, no, that's a nice touch.
Well, shall we? Ready to
We
go?
shall.
Need a minute, you good?
Come in.
Welcome, everyone, to the November 10th, 2025 board meeting. Would you please join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all for coming. First thing on the agenda is the budget presentation, and I'll just come down here so I can see it. You're just going to operate the slides for us. So, the presentation for the budget for 2026. Next slide, please, Luke. Under the general fund, townwide, this is paid for by all town residents. This covers the recreation and parks, assessment, building and code enforcement, dog control, administration, such as a supervisor, town clerk, engineer, and highway, courts, tax collection, legal, operation and maintenance of buildings, programs for the aging, and the historian. Next. The general fund, which is the town outside the village. This is paid for residents outside the town, outside the village. That has planning and zoning in it, disaster preparedness, public safety, police services provided by the village via contract. Next is the highway fund, townwide. This is paid for by all town residents. This is the bridge repair and bridge maintenance. And we have the highway fund, town outside the village, paid by residents outside the village. That has snow removal, road maintenance and repair, permanent road improvements, brush and weed removal, and equipment. And we have special districts paid for the property owners in that specific special district. We have sewers, lighting, fire protection, garbage, and rubbish. Now for the budget fund summary. In the general fund townwide, we raised, the budget is $4,034,011. The general fund, town outside the village, $2,050,502. The highway fund townwide is $73,501. And the highway fund, town outside the village, is $2,332,680. The tax rate summary for the general fund townwide is an increase of 11 cents per thousand. In 2025, it was $3.99, and in '26, it will be $4.10. The general fund, town outside the village, is no change per thousand, $2.67. The highway fund townwide has an increase of 1 cent per thousand. It was 12 cents. In 2025, it's raised to 13 cents. And the highway fund town outside the village is no change per thousand. It remains at $1.54. What does this mean for you? Town residents will see an increase of 12 cents per $1,000. So what that means is a home assessed for $100,000 or $500,000 full market value will have a tax increase of $12. Village residents will see the same thing, a tax increase of 12 cents per thousand or $12 at $100,000 assessment. Now, I also want to add here, in this budget is included a 3% increase in our employees' wages or $1 an hour, whichever is greater. And we also increased the amount of the town contributes to employees' health insurance. We increased it 12% in an effort to offset the requested 13% on it. And we also made available another health plan to help make what's best fit for each situation. But that's all included in this budget. Just want to mention that the New York State tax cap is not actually 2%, as lawmakers promote. This is calculated by using a formula on the state comptroller's website. They give the town an allowance for growth on all across our funds. And despite increased cost, notably health insurance, the town board was able to develop a budget that keeps us under the tax cap. The fund balance, the town has a healthy fund balance. We are not depleting our fund balance to stay under the tax cap. The appropriated fund balance in 2026 is $215,000 in the general fund, $85,000 in the town outside the village fund, and $145,000 in the highway fund. Our philosophy remains as it has in the past. Slight, manageable annual spending increases to keep up with rising costs and the ability to maintain town services. This will prevent the town from being forced into large spikes of spending or taxes in the future, and avoid tax cuts today that would only pass off large tax increases in future budgets. And that's all I have. If there are any questions, I'd be glad to answer them. Seeing none, thank you. All right, next on the agenda is the consent agenda. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of the town board meeting from October 27th, 2025, and the abstract of claims from November 10, 2025?
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray, comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is audience one, an opportunity to address the board on any item on the agenda. Please step up to the mic and give us your name. Let us know your thoughts. Anyone? Seeing no one, we'll move on. Under unfinished business, I'm going to first request a motion to approve these changes that have been made since the preliminary budget was approved on 10/14. Can I have a motion to approve the following changes made to the preliminary budget that was approved on October 14th, 2025 meeting? Update the taxable valuations with a final report from the assessor. Update the exemption impact report with a final report from the assessor. Updated Orchard Park delinquent water as approved in the 10/14 town board meeting. Added adopted budget from the Aurora Colden Fire District, and added the preliminary budget from the South Wales Fire District. Can I have a motion to approve those?
So moved.
Motion by Luke, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And with that, can I have a motion to adopt the 2026 budget?
So moved.
Motion by Ray, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion?
You carried the bulk of this, you and Kathleen Chuck, so I want to say thank you to your hard work.
Well, thank you very much, but I also want to say it was everybody. We spoke, we talked, and we all worked together on it, so
You set the table and you did a good job. You gave us a good starting off point, and it helped us get to our conclusion easily and without much fanfare, so I appreciate the work you did.
And that summary for the thousands that attended, I think was very informational. Yeah, it really does call into effect what the plan is long-term. It's not up and down, people getting all excited. It's a reasonable plan, so thanks for doing that.
and we really do our very best to take care of our town employees and keep them here because they are the backbone of the whole thing.
Absolutely.
And impressive, able to do that at the same time, keep within the tax cap, so.
Yeah.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Did we have to we don't do a one by one on that?
I'm sorry?
No, okay. I thought it was like a local law, you have to do a.
Next is payments to Azar. Can I have a motion to approve the following payments? Payment number 21 to Azar Design Company in the amount of $14,955.22 for professional services rendered from September 27 through October 31st, 2025 for the East Fillmore Avenue Bridge Replacement Project. And payment number 21 to Azar Design Company in the amount of $23,081.89 for professional services rendered from September 27 through October 31, 2025 for the Church Street Bridge. And payment number 11 to Azar Design Company in the amount of $7,159.41 for professional services rendered from September 27 to October 31, 2025 for the Cornwall Road Culvert Replacement Project. Funds will come from H75120.210.
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray, comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is a public hearing. Can I have a motion to set a public hearing to be held by the town board of the town of Aurora on the 24th day of November 2025 at 6:30 PM at the Aurora Municipal Center, at which hearing parties and interested citizens shall have the opportunity to be heard on a site plan application for the addition of a security booth at the property at 711 Knox Road, East Aurora, New York, with the continued use of the property as a place of religious instruction.
So moved.
Motion by Luke, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray, comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And another public hearing. Can I have a motion to set a public hearing to be held by the town board of the town of Aurora on the 24th day of November, 2025 at 6:30 PM in the Aurora Municipal Center, at which hearing parties and interested citizens shall have the opportunity to be heard on a site plan application for the replacement of a gas canopy at 1045 Davis Road, West Falls, New York.
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second?
Second by Luke, comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And next is a local law request. Can I have a motion to approve requesting our town attorney to prepare a local law for the proposed lighting code as written?
So moved.
Motion by Ray, can I have a second?
Second,
Second by Joe, comments or discussion?
a thank you to everybody who worked on that, including Liz. I know it was the most exciting work in the whole world, but
I don't know what you're
it's all
talking about.
important.
It was illuminating, though.
It was illuminating.
Oh, my.
I don't like it.
I like it.
Motion to exclude that from the minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Under new business, can I have a motion to appoint Jessica Armburst to the town board to fill out the unexpired term from Jim Granville? This term will begin on 11/24 and with a biweekly salary at end December 31st, 2025. Can I have that motion?
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second?
Second by Luke, comments or discussion?
Welcome aboard. It's exciting. Well, we haven't voted yet, but
Right.
yeah, well,
Yeah. We got- So it will be the 24th, not next week?
No. Could you get with Jen next week to get all of your tax information and all of that so that you're right on the payroll? And then that'll also start in the pay periods that align with everyone else. So
I thought the pay period started the 17th.
the pay period ended this past Friday.
Okay.
We don't get paid on the day of the,
Yeah, you'll get a check.
Period.
Well, it'll go into your bank account, well, not tomorrow, but probably Wednesday.
that actually makes sense. We get paid the Wednesday after the end of the pay period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My mistake. then.
But obviously, feel free to attend the
But yeah, you
work
can do it,
session.
you can do everything else, you just,
Yeah.
you know, you may as well get used to not getting paid for it, so.
I've been doing it for
14 years.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
other one, so,
She got that covered.
yeah.
Any other comments?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations.
so just, so the oath she'll have to take at some point after that day, right? After the,
Within 30 days,
Then she can sign it tonight.
oh, we have it to be signed tonight?
She can
Thank you,
sign it
Martha.
tonight. The term will begin, though, will be the date filed, the term will begin the 24th and end the 31st. So I just remember that.
There you go.
Sign it tonight.
as long as you're prepared to do that. Pretty good, yep.
Well, don't waste it now.
Good.
Yep.
Next on the agenda is, can I have a motion to authorize the supervisor to sign the intermunicipal agreement to replace the culverts at Brookley and Shear Avenue over Tannery Brook?
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second.
Oh,
Second by
No, go
Ray,
ahead.
Ray's.
Luke.
Ray.
Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And can I have a motion to approve the supervisor to sign the memorandum of agreement with the Western New York Stormwater Coalition for a term of January 1st, 2026 to December 31st, 2030?
so moved.
Motion by Ray, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Next is the health insurance plans. Can I have a motion to authorize the supervisor to sign the contract with Independent Health for the 2026 healthcare plans?
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is a request from Liz. Can I have a motion to approve the purchase of 1 unit of the Bluebeam software program to be used by our building department on an annual cost of $260?
So moved.
Motion by Ray, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Joe, comments or discussion?
So 1 unit is 1 user, I presume?
Yep.
Gotcha.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have a personnel change, policy change. Motion to approve adding Section 3.20, employment verification policy to the town personnel policy.
So moved.
Motion by Luke. I have a second.
Second.
Second by Joe. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is a budget amendment. Can I have a motion to approve amending the budget to reflect the funds received from the sale of the leaf blower as follows? Increase revenue line SR 2665, sale of equipment by $3,000, and increase appropriation line SR 8189.401, recycling services by $3,000.
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Next is a budget amendment from Kathleen. Can I have a motion to approve amending the budget to reflect receiving an insurance payment for a portion of a confidential settlement as follows? Increase revenue line DB 2680, insurance recoveries by $21,250, and increase appropriation line DB 1930, judgments and claims by $21,250.
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is a budget transfer. Can I have a motion to approve a budget transfer of $931 from line DB 9040.8 to line DB 9010.4 to prevent overdrawing an appropriations account?
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray, comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is a temporary use permit. Can I have a motion to approve the temporary use permit for Earth Spirit to hold events from August 11th to August 14th of 2026 from 8:15 in the morning till 11:45 at Nicely Park?
So moved.
Motion by Ray. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Joe. Comments or discussion?
I love that they do this. I think I mentioned this last year, that I was there one time when they were doing it. It was just fantastic. A bunch of happy kids wandering the woods and playing in the creek, and it really was a nice looking thing. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
It's good.
Any other comments?
No, great use.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is a motion. Can I have a motion to add Santino Calabro to the security offers list and authorize the supervisor to sign the position duty statement, which is to be added to the town job inventory?
So moved.
Motion by Joe. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion? Sorry for the confusion on this. It got to be piecemeal throughout the whole day, frankly, right up until about half an hour before this meeting. So,
Gotcha. Understood.
all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And lastly, Can I have a motion to approve the Daughters of the American Revolution to hold an event at the Pioneer Upper Oakwood Cemetery on May 16th, 2026, to honor soldiers buried there?
So moved.
Motion by Ray, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. And under communications, I have the October 2025 reports from Town Clerk Tax, Town Clerk Water, Garbage and Recycling, the Senior Center, Dog Control Sardinia, Dog Control, Work Requisitions, and the Supervisor's Report. Next is business from board members, and we'll start with Joe. Board mothers?
Board mothers, well, I never. Just one thing, I attended a presentation or training given by the Department of State about fund balances, and my takeaway was, we're doing everything exactly right, so.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, it was just a listen thing, but they spoke what the ideal way to manage your fund balance and the perils of having too low of a fund balance, and we didn't fall in any of those categories. So it was kind of a waste of time, but I'm glad to have viewed it, to know that we're doing the right thing.
Appreciate that.
No problem. And that's all I have.
Luke?
Nothing tonight?
Nothing tonight. Ray?
Yeah, I plan on Friday to attend the Erie County Housing Summit at the Rock. Hope to learn about housing.
Learn what you learn.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I think it'll be a good one.
Yeah.
I signed up for that as well, so.
Okay, see you there. Yeah, I wanted to go last year, but wasn't able to, so definitely looking forward to it.
That it?
That's it.
We look forward to your copious notes.
I'll be cheating off of yours.
I'd like to congratulate Jeannie and Jess on their victories. And I also want to thank you for running a clean campaign. It was very civil and, which is the way that it should be. I just wanted to mention that, I'm looking forward to working for you. I don't know if Ray is, but I am looking forward to working with you both.
Chuck?
And Joe.
I kind of won too. And you won.
You did. I'm sorry, Joe. I have to, I'll just leave it at that before I dig any deeper. I apologize for.
Yeah, you want to stay at that high level.
I wasn't the one. I didn't even notice. It was Luke who pointed it out, so.
Chuck,
I was piling on.
Joe.
He did.
I would also like to congratulate you, Jess, and Jeannie on a very well-fought election and win.
Yeah.
And Joe.
All right. Next is audience two, an opportunity to address the board on any topic. Step up to the mic if you'd like. Seeing no one, I have staff reports, and we'll start with Doug.
Nothing, thank you.
Nothing tonight. Paul? Nothing. Liz?
Nothing tonight.
Chief?
Since Dave's not here, he always likes it when I talk so much. I'll talk a little bit. So everybody knows Thursday is the big Hallmark/Buffalo Bills rally happening in the village. That we expect a few thousand folks to attend, possibly. So we've been ramping up preparation for that and just working in conjunction with Hallmark and the Bills to make sure that it's a well-organized and safe event for our community. So, we're excited for that. We're not, we know what to expect, but there's always certain wrinkles that get thrown in when you throw in some Hallmark cast characters and some Buffalo Bills, so that should be fun for people as long as the weather holds out. Next, I don't know if you've seen on social media or even in the newspaper, but there has been some car break-ins and some larcenies in unusual, not so typical, I should say, areas of the town, the West Falls Hamlet area. It's kind of reached out, to that point. So our patrols have stepped up those areas in the middle of the night and those opportune hours when that kind of thing happens. We remind folks that locking doors is the best way to avert type of things like that. Most of the time those are opportunity crimes where keys are left in cars and things like that. So we've been working with the folks that have called with issues, having their cars gone through and things like that, and stepping up our presence in that West Falls Hamlet area, even more than we already have. Myself, I've been invited 6 o'clock Friday night to the West Falls Fire Department. It sounds like some of the folks that are part of the fire department are organizing somewhat of a neighborhood watch down there. So I'm excited to go to that and speak with them and educate them on what they can do to make things better for them and hear their concerns also.
When was that, Pat?
6 o'clock Friday night at the West Falls Fire Department. I just got an email on it about 5 o'clock today, so there's a chance you all might be getting an email soon as well. And I think it's being organized by some folks that are part of the fire department down there. The next thing is tomorrow night, my understanding is it's a bipartisan group of folks that want to hear a reading of the Constitution. I have offered my services to read some parts of the Constitution, so I believe we'll be in this room at 6:30 to read the Constitution on Veterans Day. Looking forward to that, and I think it was a nice approach from the folks putting it on, John Whitney, Kim DePerno. They wanted to have it be a community thing, not a political thing, so we're looking forward to that. And I'll be representing the police department and giving a reading on that. Deer permits, just curious, I'm taking some heat, if you will, on the village end of things about the inaction so far of the deer program in the village. We just haven't come up with a way in the village to safely execute. It's not a desire to increase deer population, but a way to actually do a program like that and have it be safe and the budgetary end of things as well. So just curious, how many permits has the town given out this year? Do you know? 64. So hopefully that's 64 less deer that are going to be, in our community, causing the havoc that they've been causing. But we are definitely looking, I'm still currently looking at ways to address that might be, a little more subtle and a little safer than just police officers out on little wooded spots in the village, executing such a program. My point of emphasis in the whole thing has been just safety. Discharging a firearm in a farmer's field out in the town is one thing, but inside the village, it's just so close together that even when you think it's safe, sometimes it's not, with ricochet and things like that. So I've been very apprehensive to engage in something like that in the village. So to be honest, we're really hoping that the town program has such success that it impacts the problem here as well. And then
Just to tag on that, Chief, is we all know that this isn't going to solve the problem in 1 year, and probably won't solve the problem in 3 years, frankly. It needs to be done over and over and over to gradually reduce it. So, we may not see any indication of which way it's headed for 3 or 4 or 5 years. But
yeah, I think
it has to be a year after year program.
and it's unfortunately, the way they populate, like you said, once you start, you can't stop almost. So hopefully the extra tag program really over time shows great results for the entire community, and we see less and less of that overpopulation. And then lastly, it's November. Myself and all officers, well, most of them, they forego shaving for the months of November and December. A fine is paid because the policy of the police department is that you will be clean shaven. The fine goes to a couple different things. This year is going to go towards cancer research and support of the gentleman in law enforcement who has cancer. So if you see bearded police officers, that's why.
Okay.
And that's all I have.
Thank you, sir.
Can bearded councilman also be fined?
He's always here. Set a policy, I'm wondering who's going to enforce the police policy and fine if they're all,
And I just shaved.
And with that, can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
By Joe, can I have a second?
second.
Second by Luke. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thanks.
Hello, Luke.
Thanks for giving that card, Martha.
Don't worry, I would have paid your fine.
Where would, from whence it would come. I went and looked into, I was reading some department.
Well, I suggested it. Rather dapper.
I know, you're dressed up, your hair's all slicked back.
I know.
Make it official. Do you